Hi, I'm Billy Mitchell of FedScoop TV. Today I'm here with Carolyn Dew, a UX designer at 18F in GSA. How are you, Carolyn?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Doing great. It's great to have you here today. We're at the Adobe Digital Government Assembly, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what you do with 18F and the digital stuff that you guys are focused on. So I'll just jump right into it. What do you consider some of the more important digital tools that you use in your job at 18F, and what kind of makes them important to you?
Okay, so I actually work remotely out of Atlanta. So a lot of the tools that I'm looking at are going to help me do things that you would normally have to do in person, but be able to do it remotely.
Yeah.
And a lot of the teams that I'm working on, we've got people in San Francisco, we've got people in DC, to people in Boston. So I use Mural a bit for like collaborative brainstorming, a lot of things such as like Google Docs, simple stuff that we can work together in real time in. And I'm looking for stuff that's like, I don't want to have to spend hours training on it. So the question I'm asking myself is this better than a paper sketch? Or is this helping me work faster?
Yeah, that makes sense. And a lot of that has to do with the rapid evolution of technology. So, what other ways do you see technology in, 2016 kind of helping your job? Obviously, you said the way you can communicate and work with people from afar, but is there other ways that technology has kind of, empowered the way you work?
Yeah, so at least in terms of like the rise of the digital sphere and digital products and then Agile methodologies, changed a lot of how I've worked. I was trained as a visual designer and worked in print design for many years before I started getting into web stuff, and changed from a more sort of solo-based venture where I'm designing in a vacuum to I'm collaborating with my team, I'm going out and talking to users, I'm facilitating collaborative sessions versus I'm sitting at the computer by myself.
Interesting. And then, we focus on federal IT, so there's a lot of policy behind it. So I was wondering, in your experience since you joined 18F, is there a single policy or a couple that you might be able to point to that has really kind of become important to your organization within the last year?
I think the requirement for sites to be HTTPS, that was a big one. I'm also, this isn't really so much has happened, but we're moving towards. I'm interested in or excited about ways we can develop contracts to support Agile methodologies instead of being like the giant hunk of a document and with all these requirements.
Awesome.
But I think that's a very exciting space right now.
Awesome. That's really cool. We look forward to that. Well, that's all I have for you, Carolyn. I appreciate you joining me.
Thanks so much. It's my pleasure.
Absolutely. I'm Billy Mitchell with FedScoop TV. Thanks for watching.